Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Friday night and PRF1 for Friday night. Usual full qualifying 50% race. Just waiting for the rest of the drivers to get on the grid. Um, however, I'm going to see if I can get Gritas in to have a quick chat with us for the pre-qualifying interview. Evening, Mr. Well, and hello, Reed. I had to call it San Marino, mate. I got moaned at last week in the podium interviews for saying that we were at Imola next week. So I thought I'd best call it San Marino. Right, let's message from Gritas. Don't worry about messaging, just get into the chat, please. I literally have. Come on, Gritas, please. Don't tell you missed it because he was chatting because he was typing or something. Come on. That's two invites, Gritas. Hey, operator. Well, this interview ain't gonna happen, is it? Right, who else can I speak to? Big D then. Let me get Big D in. I wasn't going to speak to Big D because he was doing it, helping with invites, but here we go. Hello, Big D. Just give me a second, buddy. Let me do the. I've just got to allow you to include your audio a second. There you go. Should be able to include it now.
There we go, I'm all included.
Perfect, top man. Right, sorry, I've invited you because I've invited Gritas a couple of times, but he hasn't joined. So I thought I'd best get you in quickly so we can get something done before it's quality time. So, well, hello, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, not bad, mate. Yourself?
Good, good.
Been a while since I've spoken to you, since it's not been on the podium for so long.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. Come on. Um,
I think it's about 2 months now.
is it? God, I don't seem that long.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be there tonight. Don't you worry about it. So, I'll be speaking to you twice tonight, I'm sure. Um, right, let's do a couple of serious questions then. So, in terms of six races in, well, this is the sixth race. So, is it or is it eighth? Hang on, I put it on me. Whatever race it is, but there's so many races in now. How's everything going for you so far?
I've a really, really bad start, I think. Nowhere near where I wanted to be. But I'm seeing Imola as a chance for me to. I'm aiming for a podium today. And I'm hoping to at least stay close to spread this race. 'Cause I can see spread winning, but I want to stay as close as I can
Yeah,
to him this race.
fair enough. I mean, you're currently sat P7. It is race 8, by the way, and it's you're
Yeah.
currently sat seventh in the championship. So it's not as if you're far down the order. But Davis ahead of you, Atkins. I think that's two drivers you'll definitely be looking at maybe getting ahead of. And Grez has actually dropped out, so that's going to be one place you will get gain in a way. So
Hmm.
yeah, there's no doubt. I think looking at the list, there's no reason you can't be in the top three for me, going by your pace. So
That's my aim.
yeah, so
That is my aim. Be with
excellent.
Kamarov and spread as much as I can.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, and Ferrari so far not a great start to the season. Currently seventh. Obviously, it's a long season, so there's loads of time to go to pick it up. And it is actually really tight. Apart from the top two in the constructors, Haas and Alpine are starting to really pull away a bit at the moment. It's still really tight between everybody else, so plenty to play for. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got a teammate this season where they're turning up week in, week out, and they are getting quicker as an operator, which is always nice to see.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. And he is. You're right. He is getting better every week, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see how we get. Oh, I think everybody's readied up, even though it's not time yet. Okay, we've got to do the questions, so let's just move on, and we'll get the silly
Okay.
things out of the way now. Then, so if you've listened to the last couple of weeks, you'll know that I've been doing a quick fire sort of round with the person. So I'm not changing the questions; they are the same each week because I wouldn't be able to think of enough questions to be honest. So here we go. So quick fire, as quick as you can with your answer, and we'll start off as usual then with what's your favourite colour?
Red.
What's your favourite food?
Pizza.
Favourite animal?
Um, Dog.
Formula One team.
Mercedes.
Drink?
Coke.
Singer or band?
Band.
No, I meant what's your favourite singer or band?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, nice, yeah. What's your favourite football team?
Sunderland.
Oh, good God. I'm a Newcastle fan. That is horrendous. Uh, Formula One track.
To watch or drive?
Either.
To watch Silverstone. To drive. Oh, Hungary.
Ooh, okay. Favourite TV show?
Last of Us at the minute.
Sorry?
Last of Us at the minute.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, favourite Doctor Who?
None of them. Hate Doctor Who.
Formula One driver?
Not a fan.
Past or
Lewis
present?
Hamilton.
Okay. And who's your favourite PRF1 admin?
Big D6432.
Right. Okay, fair enough. um, right, and because I don't want to hold you up too much longer, let's just go to the really silly questions. So, if you could be an Avenger, which Avenger would you be and why?
Oh,
That was supposed to be
that's a
Taz's
good one.
question, by the way, because he's 14. But,
Oh,
you
was
know.
it? Fair enough. I'm 14 in nature. I love the Avengers. I don't know, I would say, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and why?
Uh, um, just I like the idea of springing around and sticking to walls.
Fair enough. Okay. So swinging around and sticking to walls. Lovely. All right, mate. Well, look, good. Best of luck tonight. It looks like it's wet in quali, so I really don't want to hold you up any longer in case it's the best it gets. So, get yourself
This
out
is,
there, get
yeah, it's not
yourself
looking
through,
great.
and hopefully I'll be speaking to you later on. All right. Best of luck, mate.
Fingers crossed, man. See
Yeah.
you later.
Too. All right. See you later. Bye.
See you later, man. Bye.
Right. There we go, guys. So that was Big D. So it's supposed to be Taz, but it was I don't know why, but Taz wasn't looking like he was able to join. He was on the app, and I was inviting him, but just wasn't happening. So I'll catch up with the chat a second and get onto a driver that's actually on track, shall I? I think actually one of our new guys. If I go with him, so we are on the full wets. Oh no, Big D's just left the session. Oh, that's going well for him. Right, so yeah, let's have a look at David Haddo. Yeah, sorry Taz, I did invite you a couple of times, but you didn't come in, mate, so I had to move on. And Take It Rascal might be Taz's mate, is it? said she'd be joining. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, great band, great band. One of the first albums I ever bought. Oh goodness me, I can't remember the name. Oh, by the way, it was one of the first albums I ever bought. Great album, great band. Has been removed from the session. Who would I say for poll? Down the order, I think it's going to be one of the potentially, without you here, Cammy, no offence, but it could be one of the most open ones of the season, especially if it's wet all the way through. But I think the likes of Spreader, possibly Axel. He was showing that he had a good pace earlier on. TT, whether he could bring that through, but also, as I say, with the wet weather. We'll have to see. Right, something to do with the app. Okay, never mind. Lions, Spread, Axel. Yeah. I don't think it'd be far wrong. I think Big D might have something to say about that as well. But, and then there's drivers that I don't know. So it's like Robert Gillen, for example, David Haddo. I don't know about those guys. So we'll have to see. Alright, let's get down to one of the guys that ain't got time on the board. So here is Lion. It's a little bit sort of full going through sets of one at the moment. A lot of cars. So I've just realised Clem was going to join me on comms. I don't know. Oh, for goodness sake. Why can't I tag Clem in the admin chat? I'm trying to ask Clem if he's going to join on comms or not. It's not letting me tag him. That's you. It's because he's got PRF1 at the front of his name. So, yeah, now I can. Thanks, Cammy. Because I said to Fatal Defiance that he was joining, so perhaps Fatal could join me next week. But that's Taz. He's just dropped out of the session. It appears to be in the pits, so is it? Or is there? No, it's not. McLaren just there. It's on the pit straight. Lost it going past the pits. In fact, there ain't much of that car left. I hope that's all right. Alright, yeah, it looks like Clem's going to join in sort of 5 minutes or so. Let's stick with Big D in a way. As he comes round, perhaps we can get the hilly hot lap in just a moment before Clem joins. As Axel goes fastest M, 128.2. So what, Cammy, other ones to look at for potential top 3 could be Shrek. It's hard to say with these conditions. We haven't had much in the way of rain this season, have we? So, really know who's running well in the rain and who's not. But I think Shrek might well get this somewhere. And always likes of Atkins and Davis that can do it as well. The spreader goes quickest now, 27.8. It's actually a full second quicker than anybody else, so... Sorry, no it's not, it's 4 tenths. I misread the P2 time, apologies. So Big B up into P5 was his lap. Good one. Let's get on the board. Just one lap here, and just looking to see who's on their way round. Let's just see if Chuds crosses the line. Does indeed, improves by 4 tenths. There's a wheel still stuck in the middle of the track, unfortunately, from Taz's McLaren. There we go, so there's got to be somebody coming around. Axel then. Let's go with Axel for the hot lap. So it's usually in the dry, you'd have DRS open, little kink to the right, little kink to the left, but keep them tight to each side to get the best times you can. Into turn 1, in the wet, obviously you're going a lot slower, but usually around about 4th gear through turns 1 and 2, climbing up through 5th and 6th. He's just invalidated there, so let's move to a car behind somewhere. That Lord spinning. So here's Scott, so same corner now, so yeah, gearing up usually to sort of 5th, 6th through that left-hander. The full wet's on, so it's a lot more difficult, to be fair. Second chicane, usually down to 6th, I would say, for the first part, down to 5th for the second. Into the hairpin. Again, these conditions a lot lower. And we head up, and Spreader is out of qualifying. He has crashed in sector 1. I just missed the Ferrari that was going past. And there's no other cars coming up, unfortunately. But he has crashed on the exit of the first chicane. Where you go round to the left. I think he spun it there. That is him out of qualifying. And that was Dragoon going past us. So that was the fast right, followed by probably the most difficult corner on the track. Very low on traction out of the right-hander because it's on an uphill. Makes it very difficult to go through the chicane. Really got to attack that chicane, but you need to get a good exit. That's where all the time is. You head down to the 2 final corners, down to usually in a dry 3rd or 4th for these final 2 corners. Probably 3rd for the penultimate and 4th for the final corner. It depends on the driver, really. I would say 4th or 5th myself, but it does change between drivers. So 29.8 from Dragoon. Sees him in P9 at the moment. We know we're going to lose Spreader. We know we're going to lose Taz. The thing is with Spreader, he's still got the fastest time of the session, so that's why he appears in P15. So it could be that we lose 6 drivers here in the first session. Oh, Mr. Whale, I hope you're still there. I've just gone back onto the stream and seen the subscription and the gift as well. So thank you ever so much, Mr. Whale. You're a legend, as always. Very wet, Reza. I said it would be, mate. I've done Imola myself the last 2 nights, Wednesday and Thursday, and they were both wet. The Wednesday one dried up. Was it, or did it go from dry to wet? I can't remember now, but it was one way or the other. But last night's 100% race, 100%, and it was wet all the way through. 66 laps of a wet through Imola. That was fun. And, oh, and Cammy, did you notice that I've called the stream San Marino? By the way, I don't know, I'm stuck on Aaron. 6th place for Aaron. Let's go to the guys that are maybe trying to get through. Yeah, Cammy, I called it San Marino. Yes, I have. Well, it's 4 days of Imola in a row. Yeah. Yeah, I've never known a track so well in my life. It's one of my least favourite tracks as well, I'm not going to lie to you. And completing a 100% around there last night when, despite deliberately starting at the back last night, sorry, no, I never deliberately started at the back. I was going into the pits and somebody stopped dead in the pit entry. I went straight into the back of them, so I ended up starting at the back. But somebody had a crash in turn 1 and I ended up driving into him. Lap 1, turn 1, lap 1. So I ended up with damage to the front. Well, I had to change my front wing. It was like 40 seconds down at the end of lap 1 because I had to do the whole lap, obviously. So that was fun. At least it wasn't in the Williams, it was an Alpine last night. So Robert Gillen, one of our new drivers as well, up to P11 with a McLaren. Dark Mark's on an out lap. So at the moment, in trouble, we've got Atkins, Scott, Dark Mark. Oh, Scott's just gone into P14. That's better from Scott. He looked like he was struggling when we were on board with him earlier, but a much better improvement. That has knocked Operator into the drop zone. Actually, still another, just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, Mr. Well. Beautiful guy. You just wanted to get me up to the 10, didn't you? Thank you very much. Oh, and Britaf's there saying thank you as well. Kins is still improving, and this time would see him move ahead of Operator, and very close to Scott actually, as it stands, so may just about move out the drop zone. He'll do it comfortably if he improves in Q sector 3. Here he goes in. 29.6 actually moves Atkins up to P12. Could be safe. I don't know. It's an hard one to call. Obviously, if the track's actually drying slightly, then they could all end up doing their fastest laps on the final runs. So, as Aaron retires out in the pits. You can see, look at the sort of lap time they're doing and what's left on the clock. Dark Mark will be able to do a cool down lap here. He's on the inters actually, so is everybody on the inters now? I don't think they are. No, so this is a bit of a risk from Dark Mark. Gumba's on right lap on the inters as well, Operator's on the inters. So obviously they want it to dry up as best they can. Now there are still puddles on the track, so usually if there's puddles on the track, that's an indication you should be on full wets. So I would have thought you'd continue to do another cool down lap here. Really, this Dragoon retires from the session, safe in P6. Yeah, Dark Mark's fuel lights flashing, so that's probably why he's going for it this lap instead of doing another one. But he's 1.2 up, so you certainly can't say that he's made any wrong decisions here. Big improvement. You're 129.9, which is right where the cutoff is at the moment. Assuming he finds some time in the final sector as well, which you would think he would do. Yellow flags all around the track, but don't worry about that. Here he is then, so 29.5 in the end, that moves him into P13. I think that will be safe. It knocks Chuds down to 16th. Operator going for a lap on the inters now as well. A good start to the lap. Well, I literally have no idea what he's talking about, sending a link. I've got no idea. Operator then into the final corner. Looking good. 129, 130, 0. It's just short. Yeah, a few tenths short, but shame. Big D goes fastest at the depth, and that's on full wets, so it looks like full wets were still the tyre. So you've got to think that operator's time that he's done on the inters, if he was on the full wets, perhaps it would have been enough. It's hard to say. But Goomba's still out there. Oh no, he's on a... Must have had a spin or something. So that is the end, I think, of qualifying. Goomba crosses the line. I think Darkmark's just been pushed into the pits. And that will be the end of qualifying. So it looks like we're going to lose Master Spread, who crashed out in sets of 1. Would still have had the third fastest time of the session with the lap he had already set. So I think that makes it even worse, because there's literally no need for him to still be out on track. But maybe he didn't know that at the time. So there we go. The top 14 through then, so it's going to be 14 in Q2. But yeah, we lose Master Spread. Robert Gillen on debut. Operator, Scott, Goomba, and Gritas, who's another one who crashed out. And that's difficult conditions. As you see, Darkmark got through on the inters, but he's only just squeezed through. He was the man in trouble. Obviously, Spreader was out in a way, but his time being a 27.8, so Darkmark was the man in trouble. So it just didn't reach the point where inters were the better tyre, unfortunately. Oh, Taz, that was WRL on Sundays. That was the 6 o'clock Sunday race. WRL, Will Spin Racing League. Yeah, you're right. I didn't send you a link to that one, mate. Sorry. In all fairness, I actually remember after you asked, I said, could you? I did say, could you direct message me on Discord as a reminder, because I will forget. So, and you didn't. So ultimately, it's your fault. Oh dear. We head into Q2. I'm still none the wiser, really, who to expect in the top 3. I think now Spreader's out. I still think Axel, White Lion, Big D, Shrek are 4 of the ones that you'd probably expect to be in there, but to be up there. Dre could as well. He throws some great laps in sometimes, does Dre. Atkins, Davis, they could throw something in there. Dragoon. To be quite honest, what I'm basically saying is there's too many to really be absolutely sure. But the good news is, it does look like they are on inters now. So it is gradually... Yeah, there is the confirmation, all on inters. So they are gradually drying out a little bit. Robert. Yeah, it's difficult, mate. I know. I said earlier on. I've just had 2 wet races in a row here. It's It is difficult. I must admit, last night's race, the 100% race, it was wet all the way through, and so I did actually run a proper like wet setup, and I can't begin to tell you how much better the car felt being able to do that. And so I normally go on the driver that's out on track first, and I was on the driver who was second. So it's Davis. Right. Yeah. So we both forgot. Being 14 is not an excuse for forgetting. Being 39 is an excuse for forgetting, Taz. You're talking about well. Yeah, you deserve it, Gretas, for using PlayStation. It's horrendous. Who would buy a PlayStation in this day and age? Your parents, clearly. Clem, yay! Don't work that way, Clem. You got to join my party, not the other way round. So we're getting somebody in. Let's do some co-coms tonight, which I'm actually glad of tonight. I don't feel 100%, so I said I don't feel 100%. What I actually mean is I ate too much dinner, and now I feel a bit bleh. And trifle. I had trifle tunnel. Nice. Here he comes in a way. Mr. Clem? Hello. Alright. Good, good. Include your audio, buddy, if you haven't already. And, excellent. Good news. Well, have you seen any of it? Or have you just joined now? Okay, so you know. Cool. So yeah, so we've only just started Q2 really, just getting the first laps on the board, but we're now on intermediates. It was full wets in Q1. A few drivers did try intermediates, but it didn't really work. But intermediates are the right tyre now. But we've lost Spreader is out. He crashed in Q1. Yeah, I just missed it because there was only one car behind him and it was really close to him, a Ferrari, and I didn't get to move to it in time. Who's this? This is Dre having a little... Oh, he's lost his front wing. Oh, that's not embarrassing at all. Lose the front wing on it like that. David Haddo, yes, it's one of the new drivers. So we've got David. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, only one of the new drivers we lost in Q1, which was Robert Gillen, but he starts 16th. But so far so good for the rest. Oh, hang on, I think they're... Hang on a second. Sorry, Grezza, can you still not hear Clem? Yeah. I think they're saying they can't hear you. No, they can't. You've definitely ticked the box to include your audio, have you? You have. Oh.
Out the way.
Did you just get a thing
My
come up saying
audio.
that your audio's included?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay. Hopefully they can
Big
hear you
D puts it ball by 4/10.
now. Yeah, nice lap from Big D. Spoke to him before, and he's on the ball. He doesn't like being... He's 7th in the championship at the moment. He doesn't like being there. He wants to be in the top 3.
See where
So...
Atkins can put it. Yeah, not bad. Hado goes again. That's better line. Oh, that's wall. That's a wall.
Oh, who was it?
That's David Hado. He just went straight.
Amazingly, he doesn't seem to have any damage. But, he's carrying on. He's doing alright in a way at the moment. He's in P5.
He's on one.
Who's on their way
Who's
round?
on
I
one?
think that's a Mercedes.
Robbo. Robbo.
Robbo. So we're on board with Robbo then. There we go. Yeah, they can hear you now, by the way, Clem. Excellent news.
Woo. Woo. You want some pizza?
Nah, man, I ate too much dinner. I am proper bloated at the moment.
No. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, pepperoni for me then.
I literally had too big a dinner, and then my dad forced me to eat trifle afterwards. So, yeah, no.
How many?
Trifle. It was a half a trifle I had to eat.
Wow. Oh, TV, don't turn off. There we go. Oh,
Here comes
cutting
Robbo
it
then.
close, Robbo.
Yeah, that would have been pretty close to an invalidation, wouldn't it? 6.5 attempts he improves by, and that's P10 at the moment, so he's in the danger zone. But,
Right, I'm going on board with Dr. Dre.
that's who I'm with. So you never quite know with Dre, do you? He puts some really good laps in sometimes. And yeah, other weeks he's down at the back somewhere. You don't quite ever know where he's going to be in quality.
It's instances. You can never guess.
No, very true. It's a different beast, especially if the race is expected to be dry, because they will be running dry setups then, which in wet weather difficult. Comes to the last couple of corners though. It's look pretty tidy.
Ah, there's a message I think you need to see in the Discord.
Oh, in the Discord. Okay.
And it's come from camera off.
Oh, okay.
It's absolutely fantastic, to be fair.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, okay, I've seen it, but I can't say that on stream. Dear.
Yeah.
Naughty boy. Where did Dre go anyway? He's gone up to P7. Who's out on the way round? We've got an Aston.
Chuds.
Chuds.
We've got Chuds.
Haven't seen him
Who's
yet.
Chuds?
So. Only 26.2.
Still need to find another 410s.
Yeah, stays
At the least.
P12 at the moment, but an improvement, but stays P12. Aaron.
Here comes Andy.
I don't know who's Andy. I don't know when.
Darkboard.
Oh, right.
P4.
6/10th improvement goes P4. Nice lap. I don't know, because we could be drying out, couldn't we?
Dre.
So.
Nah, he's 1.2 down. Atkins, he's 7/10 up, apparently. Come on.
Got Aaron.
It's a lovely line. P2.
A second and a half
That's
up.
a lovely line.
As White Line goes fastest. Lovely.
Al's next.
Aaron on his way round. He's a second and a half up through sector 2. Just coming out the final corner now.
In that horrible, horrible Williams.
Yeah, horrendous Williams. But here he comes, 24.9. That puts him into P4 at the moment. Still a few minutes to go, of course, and if the track's drying, could be some big improvements yet. So what are we? We're about 8 seconds roughly off. 8 to 9 seconds off where we would expect him in the dry. So a little bit of
Yeah,
drying
why
left
is it
to do, but it's getting close.
Why is it 115s, 116s?
Yeah, 115s, 116s. So
Axel.
Axel goes fastest. He's looking handy. He is Axel.
Who's next? Shrek.
Yeah, here he
It's
comes.
stopped raining.
Yeah, so it's going to dry. It's drying. I don't think it's going to get actually dry
It
before the
is.
end of this session, but
No, in this, it'll be dry for Q3. It stops raining, so
yeah, Q3 would be should be dry.
times are gonna crumble now.
Oh, they're in the pits typically.
Atkins,
Atkins
P6.
didn't improve. There's a Red Bull coming in the final corner.
It's White Lion. He's
Oh no, he's 6.5 seconds down.
he's starting again.
So to be fair, they will be doing
Al,
cool down laps, wouldn't they, before going again?
I think Al's coming in. Yeah, Al's coming in.
He's not going in the. Why is he pitting? He ain't got enough time. Oh, just
He
ain't
had
got enough
no
fuel left.
ARS. No fuel, no ARS.
Yeah, so anybody on a lap right now that's got the time should be cooling down, ready to go for one last shot. But I think, I've got to be honest, I think Aaron in P7 is going to be vulnerable there. But Robbo's improved. No, hang on, no, he's just gone up to the end of sets of 1. And he is up, just a 10th.
He's a Gary Glitter. He's a Gary Glitter.
It's just bloody difficult double right-hander. I hate
Atkins. He's abandoned it.
Dark Lord's retired out as well in P9.
Gone purple. Robbo's just gone purple in 52 apparently.
Yeah, we're on
Don't
with,
believe it, but
Robbo at the moment. Yeah, if the track's dry, because it does look pretty dry now. It's a little bit of spray still coming up,
you
but
can see the drier lines.
yeah, definitely you can see the dark racing line.
Robbo's
Here
not
he
going to
comes.
take it though.
But it puts in P7, that's the main thing.
Dragoon, P8.
Fingers P8, Big D potentially could be in trouble. I didn't see a split time. He's just coming into the last couple of corners.
Big D, 6/10.
6 temps up, so he's going to go well safe then. He's gonna
Yeah,
get
he's
P3.
easily through in it. Yeah, it's
P2.
P2 with that. Shame for Andy to miss out. Was it a 10?
Yeah, Shrek not improving, but he's the fastest anyway, so it doesn't matter. Who's the Alpha Tauri? That's Davis. He's up 4 temps, but already in P6. He's safe in a way. Yeah, everybody's safe now actually, because so Aaron actually does get through. Lucky boy gets through in P10. So it's going to be Dart Lord, David Haddo, Dart Mark, and Chuds that we lose.
See where White Lion goes.
Fastest, nice,
23.8.
Still, no, so that's
Go on,
both Red Bulls. Red Bulls 1-2.
Good luck, Robbo.
Robbo goes to P6. Dragoon.
In fact, no.
It stayed P9.
No, fuck you, Robbo. Fuck you, Robbo. I'm not your friend. Fuck you. Plymouth.
Oh no, Dragoon went out to 6th at the end. So, there we have it. Top 4 covered by just over a 10th. Very nice.
It's a weird seeing a 10 without Jack or spread.
Yeah. 2 Red Bulls. Both Alpha Tauris through, both Alpha Romeos.
Both Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Red Bulls, Alphas.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So, as we said, lose Dart Lord, David Haddo, Dart Mark, and Chuds. So, Dart Mark's probably surprised, to be fair. out of the group. Wouldn't normally
Yeah,
expect to lose him. Not too sure about the two new ones, obviously. And Dark Lord, actually
Marcus
P11 is
snarling
around
up
about
there.
where Dark Lord tends to qualify. So
Dirt Lord.
yeah.
Dirt Lord with his white Irish.
So heading to who do you fancy for pole then? Who do you reckon's gonna nick it?
Shrek.
Yeah,
Shrek
go
or
Shrek.
Axel. Shrek or
Yeah.
Axel.
Hambo's put a nice message to you in the stream chat. Yeah, go. So yeah, I think Axel's probably the one I was gonna say. Both Red Bulls looking handy. Axel as well.
Dragoon.
Dragoons
Straight
looks
out.
good. There he is, yeah.
Not even giving a
Straight
chance to
out.
dry up.
Straight on the inters. He's going to help it dry up.
White Lion as well. Both alphas.
Yeah. I'll stick with Dragoon since he's first. Unless they're expecting rain again. Perhaps the engineer's saying it's going to be rain again. Are they all coming out in inters then? Yeah.
Yes.
Shrek is on softs in the garage.
Shrek is on the
so,
softs. I reckon he thinks it's going to dry up.
Yeah. That's an indication then that it's probably not going to rain again. It's, to be fair, it looks pretty dry to me. I don't think it's far off. Slicks already.
Davis is on his way. Robbo's on his way. Just Axel's on his way out in the inters. Shrek's just not moving.
No, he's going to let these guys dry it up for him, isn't he? And then come out. Because if it dries up soon enough, he might be able to get 2 soft runs in, maybe. Might be a bit optimistic, but... Here, Dragoon starts his lap. Yeah, there's still a bit of spray going onto the camera and go on board. I don't know where the spray's coming from, bear in mind. Off the front tires, I guess, I don't know.
There he is.
Definitely looks a lot. He's definitely driving a lot more aggressive than they could in Q2, though.
Oh, White Lion, that's not the line.
Oh, Dre's out. Oscar
Oh, Dr. Dre. Look.
on the left over there. Oh, that's going to be annoying for him. He's come out on intermediates when he just didn't need to. Like they all have, really, apart from Shrek. And Shrek has dropped it. Ah, his car's moved now. He's over on the left-hand side, just over there. So back to Dragoon, who's just coming around the final corner. Yeah, we're lower in the 20s now. Look, 122.3. I think this track is ready for softs.
Time for softs, yeah.
Yeah. It's too close now. I think 6 seconds. That's got to be ready for softs.
Shrek is out. So,
Yeah,
see how he does.
get an idea with him, but yeah, just looking at him take the corners on his outlap, he's taking them easy. It's not.
It's dry. It's
Yeah.
dry.
He's not struggling to slow down for him. It's easy. So Atkins goes fastest, but
well,
all these
really-
laps are going to get destroyed. So Aaron across the line, 21.8. It's in P2. Who's that? That's Robbo. Oh, he has a little mistake there in the final corner. To be fair, he should just have abandoned the lap. If Robbo had just come into the pits then, he could have got a set stuff straight on, got out, and had 2 goes at it, like Shrek's going to.
It's what White Lion's done.
Yeah. I don't see. Yeah. Let's see what the point was carrying on. Axel's into the pits as well. Like he's not going to complete his lap. Straight into the pits. Grez has given us a prediction for top 3 of he reckons Axel, Shrek, and Big D.
In that order?
That's it. Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd be far off. I think at least 2 of those will be in the top 3. But
Don't think you can count out White Lion.
oh, definitely not. He's in with every chance.
Yeah, Shrek is just absolutely taking. He's just giving no fucks. He's just absolutely sending it.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more to dry up yet, but it's not going to be the fastest of times straight away. But DRS enables. There you go. And that now means that previous lap times will get absolutely slaughtered. What's DRS worth down the pit straight? It's going to be worth half a second, isn't it? I would imagine. It's huge.
It's going to help out White Lion a lot more because Shrek's going to have his cooldown to build his DRS again.
Yeah, 118.9. Yeah, I'd imagine Shrek a pit and then come out again on another set. So.
Ooh, thought that was invalid.
Right, White Lion's just crossed the line, so good to him.
Some lads are still on the inters.
Atkins is just coming up to the pit, so I guess he's on. No, he's finishing his lap, and he stayed out.
Yeah, he's finished.
He's gone P2 actually, but he's still 2 seconds off the Shrek line. But yeah, he's still got plenty of time to get back and set his softs on. So I guess it didn't really matter. He was only going to get one run anyway. So. Yeah, you don't take that. I forget the name of the corner, but that difficult right-hander. You come out on the uphill and there's just no traction. So,
no, White Lion's just lost the back end a little bit there.
Yeah. So maybe it's still a little bit slippery, but yeah, like I said, with that right-hander though, you wouldn't be attacking it like that in the wet. So I still think he's going to go fastest. Yeah, he is. Easy. On 17.6. So still plenty of time to be had, but... Anything else?
Oh, well, White Lion, you're not allowed to do that. He's just cutting all the corners.
Yeah, no, you're going to be in trouble for that one, White Lion. That's actually on stream now.
Yeah.
So he's cut the first chicane, cut the second chicane.
See what
this is why you should read the rules when you join a league.
Aqua
That's the name of it, Aqua Minerale, that's the...
What, this one here, Aqua Minerale here?
Yeah, I always forget the name of it. Good sign. So, yeah, anyway. Anything else? Axel, I think, started... Yeah, Axel's on that. Still little droplets on the screen, so it's definitely not 100% dry, but...
Where are you?
You've got to think.
Seeing these fucking droplets, man.
Are you not getting them on your screen? I am.
I'm on foot.
Are you riding on board with them, or just on broadcast?
I'm on board with Axel.
Yeah, that's what I'm on board with. I've got a little droplet on the right-hand side going down. It's just gone off now. There's one in the middle of the screen. Droplet going down. No, you're not getting it. It's just me then.
No. You.
Must be on different cameras. It's weird. 17.2 again. every single one of these drivers should, in normal dry conditions, be in the 116s. I don't think any of them are sort of not capable of that. And Axel was doing 115s in practice earlier, so. But he's not gonna. Yeah. I've got to be honest. He's not timed it well, has he? Because he's got no energy. He ain't got the time, and he's done it now as well. He skipped the corner, but doesn't matter. He's not gonna have the time. It doesn't make any difference for him. So for me, Shrek's just coming round the final corners, but on an outlap.
Dragoon's got to come out. There you go. He's got to come out. Yeah.
It's a long old pit lane, isn't it? So, or slow pit lane.
So it is a slow pit lane.
Yeah. So Shrek is actually just making sure. Yeah, he's not using ERS, so he's timed this perfectly. He's timed this. He's got just. He just does another lap. He should be able to get around with about 5 or 6 seconds on the clock, maybe a little bit longer. Turn the ERS on, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, of course. I think Shrek will probably end up pole, to be honest. So, unless he makes a mistake. So now the commentator said that, of course he will.
Robo's just on 1.22.
Right. It's Aaron. Yeah, this is a proper lap from Aaron. And it's fastest, 1:17.0.
Yeah, time's just gonna keep coming down now.
Yeah. White Lion, I think, is on cool down. So he's just starting the lap.
Shrek. Did he actually use his overtake now? No.
He's forgot to turn it on.
Still not using his overtake. Still not using it.
He's opened up the DRS, but he's forgot to turn his overtake on.
Big D's invalidated. It's not going to get any higher.
So Axel's
finished. Out the window.
Right. Who's coming down? Big D is invalidated, so he's not going to improve.
Oh, Davis has dropped it.
Robo as well. So who's dropped it? Davis.
Davis has dropped it. See where Robbo goes.
Robbo goes fastest
Robbo.
just by 9 thousandths.
Why?
Atkins P5. Invalidation from Aaron.
Shrek has turned on his overtake. Finally.
Okay, White Lion. I think that's split time from White Lion, but he's heading for the line. His fastest, 1:16.1, much better. Well, will Shrek forgetting to turn his ERS on early enough? It is going to cost him pole, I think. Well, potentially.
Yeah.
1:16.6, but still 1-2. Red Bull. Davis not improving. Well, he had a spin, didn't he? So, yeah, that's it. It's a 1-2 for Red Bull. White Lion and Shrek. Fair play, lads. And Robbo P3 as well. Aaron P4. Yeah, the Alpha Tower boys 3rd and 5th as well.
Axel in B6.
Axel 6th, yeah. We said he went a bit early, didn't he? And it's cost him.
Yeah.
So.
Then Big D obviously invalidated. He can't get into the 20s.
Yeah.
Can't get out of 20s, so.
But that is it. So, yeah, White Line pole, Shrek P2, Rollo 3, Aaron in 4, Davis 5, Axel 6, Atkins 7, Big D 8, Dragoon 9, and Dre, who crashed out early in the session, will start P10. It's a bit of a different grid to usual, in a way. Obviously, Big D invalidating there, losing Spreader in first session. Yeah, that's right, Graz. How wrong can a man be? No Axel, no. Well, you got Shrek, but no Axel, no Big D, and yeah, Big D. No words for that.
Oh, Dragoon got a this and next lap on his final run.
Oh right, yeah. He's down there. No, Cammy, you didn't get P1. Shush. There we have it. Right, so I guess we're going to take a break and go around about our past. It's 24 past now, so um, we'll take a quick break. So, guys, I'm going to go and refill me coffee. Glenn, I don't know if you want to do the same or grab a beer or whatever it is you're having. But
I think a beer sounds about right.
yeah, awesome. I'm going to get a coffee and be back just in time for the race. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, back with you guys.
Hello.
Hello. Right, and the countdown's begun. So, I think the best action's probably gonna be from Spreader. Hello, users. Thanks for joining, mate. And probably Spreader working his way through the field, I'd imagine, is where a lot of the action will be. But it's dry. Hopefully it stays that way. Give us better action, because you need DRS open around here. Let's have a quick look. So, tyres.
All the top 10 are on mediums.
Yeah.
Haddos,
Yeah.
hards.
So, and Dark Lord. So top
soft.
11 on mediums. Yeah, David Haddo on hards. Any others? Operator on hards, Gumbo on hards. And yeah, like you said, Chuds and Robert Gillen. So two of the new guys starting all softs. Which you can do around here. So they do, not sure exactly, but I think it's about 8 laps, and then you can switch to hards. There's no real issue. Look to undercut people, maybe.
I never like starting on the softs.
I'm not keen on it. They don't go very far, and you end up defending in the later part of the race because your tires are more worn.
Especially if there's an early incident, then you're screwed. Because it limits your impact. It limits their impacts. And the other chance to
yeah, but if there's an early
onto
incident, you pit. Yeah, you'd have to pit and make a decision on whether you're going to two-stop or go to hards and see them all the way through. Not all tracks you'd be able to get the hards all the way through, I guess. But, some you can. So I just need to switch the Wi-Fi off on my phone, so I'm just getting a bit of lag going on my screen. Yeah, Davidson P5 users.
What's your podium then?
I have a prediction that the 2 Red Bulls will stick there. I think they can actually take off a little bit in this race and disappear maybe.
Unfortunately, I think one of them is going to come together with each other.
Do you? Oh,
yeah.
Big controversy at the Red Bull garage. It's huge.
Yeah.
I hope Red Bull front rows aren't the way to go for future in the season in real life.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, no.
That's a big call.
Well, I'm not anti Red Bull or anything. It's just you know, I'd like to see different teams and stuff up there. So they're challenging each other. But in practice at the moment, Red Bulls are looking bloody good.
Let's go on board with Shrek.
Oh, Aaron's absolutely launched.
What a great
launch.
start from Aaron. And Robbo.
Just got blocked off a little bit by Shrek. Oh, and who's that coming down? That's Davis down the right-hand side.
Dead. Axel is dead. He's got taken out.
Oh, Axel's out. Oh, what a shame. And it's a safety car. It's a full safety car, which is very unusual.
That's Robert as well.
Oh, I don't know what's up. So, did you see it at all? What happened to Axel? Or
no, I was too busy focusing on Davis and Robbo. They had a cracking start.
Yeah. Position changes. So, Davis up 2, Atkins up 2, Robbo's down 3, Big D up 1, Spreader's up 7.
Ace.
Britas is the biggest starter. He's up 8 places from last on the grid up to 12th.
Dark Lord and Dragoon. They're falling down.
Yeah.
Goomba didn't even set off, I don't think.
Well, yeah. That might have been a good thing. He's still where he started. He started 19th, so that's where he started.
I don't think he even set off properly.
He may have deliberately hung back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just spun round as well. Straight away.
So this is going to impact your soft runners already. Studs and Robert.
Yeah, so are they not pitting? Shuds has gone past the pits, and so's Robert. I guess it's hard to make the decision to pit lap 1.
Andy and Dragoon both got a bit of damage.
That was a car off track then. That was Scott has just been off track and come back on. And he's lost a couple of places.
They both had a wing change.
That's a Dark Lord and Dragoon.
Oh,
hello.
What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck's Andy doing?
I've seen this before. This is a glitch. There's nothing he can do. He might get stuck here. Yeah, he's stuck against the wall, and I think he's just lost. Don't know what that damage was. Whether it's to one of the cars.
That were a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that before, but when I saw it, the lead car actually got stuck and couldn't move, and we all got stuck in a line behind him. I don't think they have. I think
he's lost an M. I think he's lost an M plate. Let's have a look.
Both end plates on the Alpine and the Aston.
Oh, give me the correct camera angle. He seems to be driving okay.
Yeah, well, we'll soon know when they come back past the pits again. But, yeah, that's a strange old glitch, that one. Both went to the medium size. I'm surprised they didn't go to the hards. I still would have gone to the hards, just to see if I could push them out.
You think?
Yeah, because the pit stop around here is huge. It takes ages a pit stop around here. So, I'd have had a go, just to see if I could. You can always pit later on if you can't do it, but you're going to use them at some point in a way.
I think it's going to be a massive DRS train, especially the top 10. 11 if you can good dart mark.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could be right. We should be in this lap. They're all caught up.
Should be. Flying actually, catches up to it and stop letting it go.
Yeah. Should come up. I think just after the chicane. I think it's either just after or just before the chicane. It normally comes up saying safety car in. It's already come up because White Lion's backed well up.
No.
Why is he backed off so much from the safety car? Surely he's getting a message saying catch it. Dragoon's...
Dark Lord has just hit Andy. Dark Lord's just been hit by a Dragoon, sorry.
Yeah. So that was Dragoon and Dark Lord.
I haven't
I definitely haven't had a message to say
up.
it's going in. I'm sure I haven't. I was looking at the top of the screen waiting for it. It's definitely... It must have.
It's not.
I think we're glitched. I think we're glitched. I think the lobby's glitched.
I think White Lion's got to stay with it. I think he's got to stay with the safety car. He can't let it go.
Surely you'd have been getting the countdown to catch back up to it, wouldn't he? Usually do if you fall too far back. A couple of pit stops going on. Dragoon's back in. Robert Gillen. Oh. Oh, I've just been... Yeah, please.
Right. White Lion, stay with the safety car. Don't let it fuck off.
Spreader as well, thank you. That wasn't the usual way I get kicked out either. That just literally froze like the game had crashed and then just disappeared. It's a bit different.
Right, it's coming in. Lights have gone. Oh,
Just loading in now. There we go. Back in there.
that's a bit dodgy lane. Can't just accelerate and put brakes on.
Has it pitted? I can't tell by
It
the
has
track map.
pitted. It has pitted.
It has, is it?
It just hasn't gone.
Here he goes. He left it late, but away he goes. Everybody get away okay, because sometimes when they back up like that.
On Chuds. Oh, and Dark Mark.
Oh, Griffiths gets cut off a little bit there.
Dark Mark's got them both. What a move.
Yeah, very nice. And he hold it, because Chuds is a decent run, but yeah, no, I think he used a bit of energy in.
Spread on the back of Dr. Dre.
Away.
Oh.
Oh,
Boom has been.
it's past
Taken.
Dre. Was it's awkward. There's so much going on. Dre seems a bit slow. He's already got Dark Mark on the back of him. Chud's right behind him.
Goomba's gone again. Dark Mark's just.
Dark Mark's up the
sent
inside of Dre. Into the chicane as well. Very nice move. Fair play to Dre as well. He allowed the room.
Already a second gap from the Red Bull to Davis.
Yeah. It's looking like the Red Bulls could actually work together here, I think, to bring home a 1-2, you know. Drag each other along a little bit. A little surprised they've not talked to each other and gone
The straight line
on
speed
different
from
strategies.
straight line speed from David and Scott then. Absolutely mincemeat of Chuds.
Wow. Okay, so that's David up into 13, Scott 12.
Very wide line there, Chuds. He's going to lose out to Andy now. And he's got his teammate, Dragoon, on the back of him.
On a few lap younger softs as well. I think really. Well, they're not proper teammates, are they? Of course, because Chud's
Goomba's round again. He's not having a great time. He's actually facing.
Sounds just lost out to Scott.
There we go.
And they're still side by side. Looks a little bit crowded. They survived. So I think DRS should activate over the line this time. And won't of course get it until the next lap. That'll make all the difference. It'll make these overtakes down towards turn 1 that much easier.
Griffiths on the back of Scott. Is he thinking about it? He's had to go on the grass there.
Outside. Looks to the inside, but no room on this occasion. But surely next lap, well, I was going to say next lap with DRS, you'd think he'd definitely get him, but Dre will be giving DRS to Scott. Dre definitely seems slow. I don't know. Perhaps he's got some damage.
Yellow flag. That's for.
Oh, that's
Goomba getting out of the
David.
way. Goomba just getting out of the way.
No, it's not David. It's
Goomba getting out of the way.
It is Goomba. Yeah. He lap down. Yeah, he's a lap down. How's that happened?
He's spun around like 3 times.
He spun again now. Unless he was involved in the instant at the start.
Not really.
He didn't get off the line, did he?
Didn't get off the line. Andy's just done David into the chicane.
Yep. That's the Red Bulls share fastest laps there.
1.5 seconds now for Davis. I think it's more of a formality at this rate.
And Goomba is out. Oh, it's on track as well. That could cause a safety car. And it has.
Yeah.
Is it a safety car or is it a virtual? I think it's a virtual, actually.
I don't know, but Robert Gilliland has just overtaken Operator.
So we'll find out if he's got to give it back or not. It doesn't look like it.
I would give it back. Don't think he's
The
going to
game
give it
should
back.
have told him if he got it illegally. So,
With full course yellows.
is it?
Yeah,
Well, he does give it back. He's
has
listening
given
to the
it back.
comms, actually, Robert. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but now the
They
game's
went off
telling
track.
operator to give it back
Yeah.
to him. So
You got to go off track, Robert. You got to go off track to let him go by.
yeah, it's a bit difficult. This, I personally, if you're going to do it after it's restarted, because it's a virtual safety car, not a full.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, Robert, go off track. And turn your overtake off. There you go.
Well, two Red Bulls pulled out just over 2 seconds to Davis at the moment.
Oh, that mark! Drive through!
Drive through. We are away again. And Atkins
David, getting
is
onto the
making a
gravel.
move. I've
Scott,
got DRS.
Scott and Dr. Dre. Scott gets in.
Scott out the inside.
Ooh, Dr.
Of course,
Dre.
would have had DRS.
Dr. Dre just fucking gives him a little love tap as he goes
Yeah,
by.
a little
Says,
bit.
thank you very much.
Taz is
Taz
going to go
now.
through as well, I think.
Oh,
No.
Davis! Davis!
Oh, no.
Andre!
That's wrong.
Andre!
Yeah, Dre's round. He's been clattered by Taz. Davis is down to P16 now, and he's back going again. There's lots of yellow flags going on.
I think Davis
Dre's
might
dropped
have
to the
just,
back.
I think Davis might have just dropped it there. I couldn't see anyone with him.
Okay. What else we got? Oh, change at the top. Shrek takes the lead off his white line.
Well, Dark Mark.
Is that right? Was that actually a change? Was White Lion leading and Shrek's taking him?
It
I think
what,
White
that
Lion
was
had
the
a little
case.
moment.
That was the case.
Yeah.
Is Dark Mark going to come in now? Yeah, he is.
Black Mark's in. So why is that then? Did he have contact with someone?
Not sure. I didn't see it, but I think he has.
Very early for a standard pit stop. So, oh no, he's the one.
No,
that had
Dark
the
Mark
drive-through,
had,
didn't he?
Dark Mark had the
Sorry.
drive-through. I think about White
Yeah,
Lion. I
of
have to say I
course.
didn't see anything, but he's
Yeah,
losing
no,
a
sorry.
lot of time to Shrek.
Chuds picks up a pen.
Has White Lion got damage?
Well, I saw him off track. He definitely had a moment at the chicane in sector 3, but I can't see any damage on the car. He's got both end plates. So I think maybe it's more the tyres or maybe a little bit hot. He's got to get him down.
Spread. What's P7?
3 pit stops.
Still chasing Big D.
Robert Gillen, Davis, Andre all into the pits. Spreader at the moment. Maybe
What a
little
move
bit
from
frustrated.
Andy.
He's
What a move. Can he hold it? Yes, he does. Oh, Gritas! Oh, he put the power down too early. Let him go, let him go.
yeah.
Oh, Gritas.
Up and running, still P14. It's got to do it all again now.
Atkins and Al.
Might be worth
Ooh.
Gritas just pitting here for the
Big
hards.
D's just done Robbo as well. And Spread. Spread's just got Robbo as well.
That's the power of the DRS, isn't it? That's unreal.
I don't really want either of them two up there, to be honest with you. I'd rather them both be 18th and 17th.
Is that just so you could take the mick for the next week?
Well,
Next race.
it's just spread anyway. Just, Wigan, and unfortunately, Robbo is a Plymouth fan. So
Oh, is he?
yes,
Well, yeah. I mean, I live in Devon, but I'm not a Plymouth fan.
no,
So,
he's a Plymouth fan, and we've got them in the cup final. So unfortunately, Robbo, until the 2nd of April, I will be wishing you to crash.
my team's got cup final on Sunday. It's Manchester United.
See what spread can do here now. Big DRS train.
Big DRS thing going on, and you would think. I think Aaron's got DRS, hasn't he? Off of Atkins, so no one's particularly vulnerable here.
That's very close. Big D's have to back
Oh
out.
my good God!
Cause spreads
was very aware there, not
spreads
going
on
to
the
back of Big
inside.
D. Oh, I think
He had
that's
to
a bit.
back out there again.
Yeah.
Chuds is coming to the pits. Got rid of them softs.
Yeah, Robbo is still there on the back of them. He's not going anywhere.
3.5 seconds
So,
now. White Lion.
Atkins is just about shaking Aaron out of the DRS now. So this time round, Aaron is going to be vulnerable, and I think that will be to Big D and Spreader. Set to 1 yellow, and I think that's Robert Gillen. So spun at the first chicane.
See if spread can have a good spread. Gets a very good exit there.
There we go. Let's go on board with Spread. He gets the double toe. The only thing here is it could end up side by side with Big D. Could end up free. He's going to get boxed in. Is it? Oh no! Aaron moved.
Oh wow, that's taking spread out. Spread's going to Big D. Yeah.
Oh, and
You saw that coming.
And that's
Yeah, saw that coming.
yeah, he did. A mile off.
And Robbo, P4. Maybe if Big D didn't squeeze
just
in
loses
there.
out to Big D. He's going to be vulnerable here as well to Aaron. But no, he's got to go
there's
in
a bit
again.
of a gap. Bit of a gap. David,
And that's Scott in P7. What a race he's having. Fair play.
Spread got
Watching,
any?
not
Spread
sure
got any
Scott is. He was
damage? No, spread's not got any damage. How's Al doing?
I think they're all right. I didn't see anything coming off. So here he is. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's got both his end plates.
Yeah. I think Al was just a bit
Big
swarmed. Don't think he could really move either side there.
No, if he'd have just stayed on the inside, he'd have blocked out Spreader, and that would have stopped all that from happening. And is that Big D?
Big D.
It is. He's out.
Big D's out. He's dropped it.
Drops it out the final corner. After
And that's
all that,
a full safety car. It's a full safety car.
Yeah.
David should have pit.
That's all.
David should have
It's
pit.
going to be everybody in. Even the hard tires have got to come in now. There's no good staying out. They've all got to come in. Be a monster stint for the mediums, but they ain't got a choice.
It
There's no good
saved
staying out
that
in
mark.
the hards.
Saved that mark. Who's? Oh God, Gritas.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
He just hit the pit wall. He has, hasn't he?
He just got stuck there. What the fuck's he doing?
Superb. He lost his wing in a way. He's going to have to do a lap. Come back in again.
That's
Going to lose him a lot of time and places in the end. Well,
ideal time as well for spread, really.
yeah, they're actually all going past the safety car, so Britas may get away with that a little bit, but so they haven't picked up the safety car on this lap. But surely everybody's got to come in. You've got to be going once the safety car comes in. You've got to be on the tyres that you're going to see the end of the race on. Even if it is mediums, they'll struggle a bit at the end, but.
Oh, doubles. double stacking it hasn't really worked out for White Lion.
Don't think it's going to matter too
He's
much.
going to lose out to Atkins. Yeah,
Is he?
Atkins is there.
Atkins has just gone into the box, so... he's alright.
Is Al going to jump anyone? No, he boxes.
It's him.
He boxes. Strange one.
Don't want to use the hards, I suppose. That is going to be a lot of positions he's going to give up just for the sake of going back to
Yeah, David Haddo in 8th.
set of mediums, isn't it?
I'm branching at mediums.
I think that's a mistake, you know. That's a lot of laps for a medium still around here.
Yeah.
Only really liked about 12 laps. 12, 13 laps, and they start... Well, they're a bit sort of dying after that. And for whatever reason in the world, Dark Lord's gone to the softs. I can only assume he's going to come back in on the next lap.
He's hitting the wall again. Go on board with him.
He is, yeah.
Oh.
Looking really good
Oh dear.
with that this time.
Is he going to hit the wall again? No.
Nothing comes up this time. Nothing sprays up in the air, but
He's a bit slow.
yeah.
Push your accelerator.
Heads comes out on hards. I say, surely Dark Lord's going to pit again the next lap, so he's probably going to have to go through that again, I'd imagine.
Quick pee break while safety car's out.
But, for all this, Red Bull still both 1-2, and all that's happened really is they've lost their lead that they built up. Well, look at Scott running P5. What a race that lad's having. Spreader on the back of him, who's got a penalty. A few penalties out there, we'll have a look at those later on. But, just the last driver, Chuds. I said, well, that's good, I guess. Everybody's on the lead lap at least. Yeah, Dark Lord's back in then. Oh, Taz, Chris has put a message in the chat that is, he was racing on controller and it died, and that's why he went into the pit wall thing.
He was accident driving.
Oh, Papa Wallace.
Never text and drive.
No, it's P14. Dark Lord retired then.
Oh, why?
In the pits. I'm guessing because he's glitched. I'm guessing. Yeah, I think he might have been glitched, man. I think that's probably why, but not totally sure. He wouldn't have retired surely out of frustration. He just changed his tyres and went to the back. Anything can still happen from here, so...
We still have 16, so it's not too bad, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still 16 in play. So, obviously Axel was turn 1, lap 1. Gumba... I'm not really sure what's happened to Gumba, but someone tells me that he's maybe had some wheel trouble or something like that. And
Goomba races on pad, and
right.
Axel, he didn't even make turn 1.
No, I don't. Big D's lost it not that long ago. It's his crash that caused this safety car, so he lost it out of the final corner. And then Dark Lord's retired in the pits. As I say, I think he may have been glitched. So
Yeah.
there we go. Shame for Axel on his first race. Would have been good to see how he got on. But,
This is Haddo and Chud's first race as well, yeah?
yeah, Haddo and Chud's first race. And Robert Gillen's as well.
And Robert Gillens.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Safety car in this lap. We got the message this time. Fantastic.
No, thanks. It's always nice when they include us. I like to be included.
Yeah. It is nice. Definitely. Is he going to leave it as... Well, no, it wasn't in last time, was it? It was White Lion last time.
It was White
wasn't it?
Lion.
That
White
left it really
Lion was
late.
very slow. Very stop-start.
So, when will Shrek
And then
go?
didn't go until the line. He's going now.
Here he goes.
Atkins hasn't
Nice
been
to see
caught
a line
out.
of cars not driving alongside each other under safety car down the... As you can see down the back as well.
Does Atkins consolidate his P3 here, or would you push?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you reckon Atkins should consolidate his P3, or do you reckon he should push?
I mean, you've got to give it a go on the restart. You've got to try, haven't you? And there's still a race win.
Spread's tried
Potentially.
it up Scott's, and he's done it. Oh, Scott's still there. Spread's got the inside line, so he should have this move done.
Yeah, nicely up the inside of Scott. I don't think Scott would have bothered defending that too hard. He's
Dark Mark
spreads
on.
is usually out the front, so
Operators just let Dark Mark go and Davis go. And he's lost out to Al as well.
turns in. That's Dre getting a bit alongside him. I'm never a fan of people going side by side in that chicane. I just think they're going to eat each other every time. Oh, his operator has a little trip off track. Is he damaged himself, or is he just having a bit of a... I can't see any damage, so I don't... Maybe he's just having a little bit of a moment.
Might be having a little bit of a moment. He's got the inside on Robert, though.
No, it's the other way. Rob's gone around the outside, so Robert was 15th. He's overtaken him around the outside.
Robert's got the overtake, or more overtake.
And so operator down to P15.
Shrek has fucked off. He's created a 1.3 gap already.
Already. He's not hanging about. He fancies the victory. Yes. Potentially, though, that could really leave his teammate open. Leaving him without DRS. I mean, ultimately, if you've got the chance to go off and win this race, I think he's probably got to take it, but...
Spread's pushing a bit
especially
too
with
much.
Spreader coming up.
Atkins is just keeping his overtake nice and full. If I were Atkins now, I think I'd just try and keep Spread away from him now.
Yeah. Keep Spread behind as best he can. Spread's got a penalty, so as long as he can keep him behind...
Or even let Spread go and stay in his DRS. Stay in his DRS.
That's the other option, isn't it? Save your own ERS and... Talking about ERS, White Line just used a lot then to try and get back within the 1 second of Shrek, but it's not quite happened.
Yeah,
so if they don't actually have DRS now, it's going to be on the next lap. But...
Scott on the back of Robbo. Nice lines by Scott. And Al's gone. I'll get him.
Oh, cool. Cheers. So I think your battle's going round. Arrow. Oh well, Arrow's just gone, hasn't he? So Judd gets ahead of operator. Oh, operator's off track. Again, no damage, so he can just continue on his way. There we go, Aaron's back.
Yeah. David on the back of
Scott's managed to
Dragoon.
Dragoon, and he's attacking Robbo. And I'll tell you what, this is some performance from Scott. He's never really shown anything like this before.
Scott's got the more overtake as well. You don't want to burn it too much, trying to attack Robbo.
No. He's going to have DRS here. This should
just
be a
use the
walk pass
DRS.
pretty much.
Just use the DRS, Scott. Yeah, he's listened. No, he hasn't.
Here he goes. Here he
He's
goes.
using his overtake.
To make sure he's got it done before the braking zone, I think.
Yeah, but he's
a
compromised
bit
his
wrong
exit.
on the...
He's compromised
yeah.
his exit though. He's going to lose it out again.
I think he's going to lose it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, just keep red though, and you'll get another
the
chance on the
better
next
exit
time
there,
round.
though.
So, set to 1 yellow, and that's McLaren.
That is
Grittas.
He's
Round again.
yeah, it's because he's on the wheel now.
He is,
Let
yeah.
operator go. Yeah.
His tyres are going to be they're going to be like 120 degrees or something stupid like that. I've been off in the gravel about 3 times now. He's going to have to tiptoe. He may even have to pit. He may be forced into a pit stop.
Done the move before the chicane on Dragoon. But Dragoon's got the much better exit. Wow. Look at that exit. Grittas is round again. It's a lovely little move from Dragoon. Oh, he gets a 3 seconds for his troubles.
He does. And here goes Scott. And this time he's got it done way before the corner.
Got a much better line through there.
Yeah, much better. That should give him the place.
Robbo's not got the overtake to come back at him now.
No, 13%. So he's actually got about half of what Scott's got. So
no, Scott's using it, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. Yeah, it's always the way that I guess he wants to get out of the 1 second if he can. As David drops it.
David has actually done that, Mark. Into Aqua Minerale as well, with Al following behind.
Yeah. Wow. Here we are. Davis passed, but obviously Darkmark's going to get the DRS. Although that gap's just suddenly gone up to 6.5 tenths, so it's possibly a bit too far. In fact, Darkmark's got a recovering Aaron on the back of him now as well.
Spread's got no overtake
now.
He's
into the pits. Darkmark's into the pits.
Has he got any damage?
Potentially. Yes.
They are changing the wing, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he had damage. No, he's given Aaron DRS there.
Atkins is driving really well here. He's still within the seconds. And has got the overtake.
And holding Spreader at bay as well.
I don't know what penalty Spread's got. I've not had a look, but
no, I don't like to look until sort of 3 laps from the end, sort of thing. So that's Grittas
getting out of the way. Yeah.
Stayed on those hards. I thought he might have pitted Grittas because they would have been in a hell of a condition after going across the gravel 3 times, possibly 4 times to span again at the next chicane.
I do wonder how long it is going to be before Al does have to come off those mediums. His AI will have shredded them for that lap or 2 that he was out.
Yeah. We know they only like sort of 12 laps.
Atkins,
so
3/10 off White Lion. He isn't hanging about.
No, he's not. Great race.
Test has got 3 seconds.
Yeah. I know. Certainly give Grittas a massive shout out if he sticks with it and just finishes the race, picks up what points he can. So, Robert picks up 3 seconds as well.
Robert's gone.
And loses a place.
Yeah, Robert's
He's won
gone.
it, yeah. He gets it the first chicane. So, McLaren
Yeah, he's lost it.
not having the best of days at the moment.
Right, let's see if Atkins
Right.
can attack into
Yeah, so we've
Tamburello.
got two here. We've got Atkins on White Lion, and then once they're done, it should be Dre on Aaron.
He's not using his overtake, he is keeping it.
Ooh, goodness me, that came close.
White
They
Lion,
could get a couple. Switch back here. No.
that was very aggressive there.
Was no contact made at any point. But, yeah, as you said, Atkins was trying to do that without any overtake. Little moments like
Almost
that, he's
works.
got to break that extra little bit. It's going to put him into spreaders. Spreader's got to run on Atkins. He's going to have the inside, and Atkins, I think, is going to lose the place. He does, and that's Spreader for you. He just waits and sniffed an opportunity and took it.
That out with the fastest lap.
And he said that, as it stands right now, Spreader is outside the 1 second, so he's going to be vulnerable from Atkins immediately. Spreader hasn't really got any energy, so... Yeah, so Spreader does not have DRS, Atkins does. Spreader does get a good exit there, but surely, with being so low on energy...
Yeah, he's got nothing. He's got nothing to fight with. Spread just needs to follow
To be
him.
fair,
He needs to stop attacking and just follow. He hasn't got anything to fight with.
I agree. He just needs
And
to follow Atkins here, and
his pen is going to hinder him. Wait for Atkins to make a mistake.
I think ultimately, Spreader really probably P4 probably is the best he's going to manage here today now with the penalty as well.
Yeah.
But there's still a good recovery considering he's 33.15. Still a great result.
Yeah, he doesn't get
Kamarov not driving tonight.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't get driver a day though, because he's from Wigan.
Yeah. Well, he won't get it from me anyway, 'cause he's got a penalty. So.
Yeah, exactly. Dirty six-fingered bastard.
Just trying to think, will this be, if he holds on to it, will this be Shrek's first win in PRF1?
I would have said yes.
I would have said yes
Graham,
as well. There's something in the back of my mind saying he might have won another one before, but
Graham, go
I'm not
check
sure.
that.
Yeah, Grezza, you can check that for us, man.
We've got Davis,
To be quite
Stray, and
honest,
Al.
I know exactly who I'll be giving driver of the day to if it stays right now.
I'm guessing Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say Atkins.
He's been brilliant as well. It's just...
God!
Oh,
No!
my word, you cursed him. Commentator's curse.
Right, now it's Scott. Is that a safety car? It's a virtual.
That is a virtual, yeah.
Jack says, yeah, it's Shrek's first win if he does.
Cool,
Operators,
okay.
pit. He's gone for the softs.
Yeah, well, he's got the gap behind him. I guess he can have a bit of a play by going to the softs. No harm in that.
It'd be better if it was a full safety for him.
Well, it'll bring them all back together, wouldn't it? But,
Especially when it's gone green now.
yeah. Nice. Okay, Lord. Sands picks up another penalty.
Dragoon's just gone slow. He's just let everyone by.
Perhaps he thought he was full and didn't realise what was going on.
The game won't even
Why
give.
do you all overtake
The
him?
game won't even give Gyro data spread.
No, he's not at the most.
No,
No, Scott, yeah.
it's Scott.
Oh, Atkins. Oh, he's in the
Atkins.
pits. Oh, what a shame.
5 seconds as well.
Oh. He's having an absolute... Well, he's going to kill you. That was an awesome commentator's curse. Literally said it straight away.
Dragoon's gone. Let your teammate go.
He's gone.
Yeah, go now, mate.
Yeah.
There you go. No, not into the other gravel.
He's got to wait.
Don't take out the braking board.
Wait for the other McLaren.
Yeah. There you go.
Back round again here. You've been on gravel. You can't drive like that.
Next. Who's next?
Alpha now. Atkins actually come
Dragoon's just letting Atkins go.
Yeah,
okay.
Dragoon was off track again. So
no, but he's just slowed. Look at him. He's not even accelerating. He's just
just
going around.
Yeah, it's because his tyres are lit up. He's been in the gravel multiple times. His tyres will be on about 120 degrees or something. He'll spin if he tries to take a turn properly.
Let's have a look. Dre on Davis. Go on, Dr. Dre.
Dre on Davis. There we go.
Oh, Dre's gone.
Back ahead of Robert Gillen.
Dre's gone.
Oh, Dre's gone, yeah. I think we need to stop moving to people. I think you need to stop naming people that I moved to. And that's
Robert and Dragoon again. What's going on? Robert,
I don't know.
Dragoon's...
They keep changing positions, but yeah. Dragoon's now in the pits.
I think he's retired. Gritter says,
and
Gritter says he's gone straight on.
He's crashed.
That's straight on. That's how is he?
Where is he?
How's he got it there? How's he got it there?
I don't know, but
okay.
I guess the good news really is that he was far enough off track. It hasn't brought out a safety car.
Robbo on Scott.
We are now on lap 30.
Robbo on Scott.
Robbo on Scott. Hang on. Don't put until I get there, Robbo.
He isn't pushing. No DRS.
No, that's probably sensible. He was a little bit far back then. He's going to take another lap just to get a bit closer to the gearbox. And ultimately, they're both penalty free. He may actually leave the overtake until the final lap.
Is that Dragoon? That's Dragoon going slow again, letting everyone through.
Yeah, he's a lap down now, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's letting people through.
Yeah. Just drop my lighter. Shit. Don't do that.
Oh. Yeah, it's just, sets 2 yellow this time.
Dragoon again.
Yeah.
At least he's still going.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 15th, so he's got a point coming his way anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah, he still gets a point.
And actually, Scott managed to pull the gap to Robbo there.
Robbo needs to use his overtake now.
He's got one more lap after this. I think
he needs to push.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do, though. He could basically do a hot lap here. If he wanted. That's what I'd be looking to do. He's got to be on the gearbox. Pretty much, well, within 4 attempts, I'd say, ideally. Much. Yes, has got 20, sort of 25, 27, 30% energy. So he's got enough energy to try and defend it for one. It's only one lap that he needs to defend the DRS zone.
Robbo wants to burn it as soon as he gets out of the exit of the chicane here. As soon as he gets out of the chicane, he wants to put it on and go. Now.
Yeah.
Now. Not.
I would be. 100% I would be. Here.
Get as close as he can.
Could be tight.
Got to do it.
Yeah.
He wants to be sniffing what he's had for lunch.
Scott just.
It could be enough. It could be enough.
This is going to be really
Scott's
tight out to turn one, I think.
Scott's. He's gonna have to
Any
send it.
inside, Scott.
Nah, he's not
Oh
gonna...
no, nowhere near close enough. So...
Where's your bollocks? Where's your bollocks, Robbo?
Well, that should
Be that, unless...
That should be that, really, yeah. It's not really any other opportunity. It's the only opportunity, really, isn't it? Oh no,
gone!
what's he done? Oh, he's kept it going, but he has lost the place. It doesn't really matter. He's still done awesome.
You lucky bastard, Robbo.
So I still didn't bring the penalties up, did I? Let's get those penalties up. So Spreader's only got the 3 seconds.
Oh, why have you told me? You should have left it as a surprise.
Oh no, you gotta. No, I always bring them up right at the end.
Oh, and Shrek's finished.
I won't tell you the others then. I won't tell you the others. Shrek, in a way, crosses the line and wins
His
the San Marino Grand Prix at Imola. White Lion, 1-2 for Red Bull. Spreader, brilliant recovery after qualifying for 15th to 3rd. Robbo will come 4th after that. Slight mistake from Scott at the end, but still, Scott P5 gains the most positions throughout the race, and
Davis
definitely my
P6.
driver of the day.
Haddo 7.
Al 6.
Al 7.
Debut. Yeah. So
Dr. Dre.
I think that's the only place he's going to lose. Actually, Haddo. I think he's all right. But so Aaron 7, Haddo on debut. P8. Dre 9. Dark Mark fills out the top 10. Chuds crosses the line. Get over the line.
Ooh.
Quick.
Atkins has done him. Even with that 5 seconds, he could have done him.
It didn't really matter. Chuds had 15 seconds.
Oh.
So, Robert Gillen, tight between him and Operator, but I think Gillen's going to hold P13. So, Gillen had an extra 3 seconds, but the gap was 3.5 over the line, so he will hold it. Operator finishes, scores points. He's been consistently doing that. Game awards driver of the day to Master Spread, but he will not get the actual driver of the day. That's definitely going to Scott. Team of the day definitely goes to Red Bull. What a result for them. P1, P2, super race.
And then the Alpha Towers.
Yeah.
4 and 6, not bad.
Very, very good. Very good points.
Some good points for Williams.
So, just quickly scroll through the results. Fastest lap, by the way, went to Dark Mark in P10 with 118.183. And we'll just go to the race director and scroll through the incidents just in case the stewards need them. Lots of incidents. Well, I say lots of incidents, it's all warnings and 3 seconds and all that crap, but there you go. There we are. Right, let's get these boys in. If we can. Why can't I?
Chuds pit 3 times. Gillen 3 times. Dragoon 4 times.
I can't get
4
Shrek
times.
He's on PlayStation.
Get Scott in. Get your driver day in.
Yeah, I think so. We'll get the driver of the day in as well. So, invited White Lion. Let's get Spreader in. And let's get Scott in as well. Right. Here he is. Yeah, excellent. He's joining as well.
Wait, did
Um,
Scott get third?
no, but Shrek is on PlayStation, so I can't get him in. So
Oh, right.
yeah. Right. Okay, boys. If you can all include your audio, please.
Get done, mate.
Um, so first of all, Scott, I want to come to you first. We've invited you in because, say, Shrek can't talk to us. He's on PlayStation.
Okay.
And I awarded you the driver of the day, so I wanted to congratulate you on that. And also, really unlucky not to get fourth. We saw the little moment you had
Oh,
that
no.
lost the position, but we were watching you guys battle for the last few laps, and yeah, so that must be frustrating for you. But still, what a result from 18th on the grid.
Yeah, honestly, mate, I'm gutted I'd give that fourth way to Rob. I was trying so hard not to. I just got on the power just a tad too early because I was curious. I knew he was I knew he was quicker than me. I was just trying to keep him behind. But yeah, I'm well happy with that. So happy with that. It's
Awesome. I mean, you kept it clean. You didn't make, apart from that one little thing at the end, you didn't really make any mistakes
no.
that we saw in a way. That's rewarded you with a great result today. But it wasn't just that. You had the pace today. There's no doubt about it. You weren't sort of losing much time to anybody around you. Even Spreader wasn't exactly disappearing out the road from you. So, you look good today, man.
Yeah, cheers, man. It's definitely the pedals I've got, mate. 'Cause obviously that's the first race with these new pedals and that. So I was trying to learn them as well. So I definitely feel a difference on it. So hopefully this is
Excellent.
onwards and upwards. Hopefully.
Yeah. I'll be speaking to you every week soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, Spreader's starting to get on a little bit now, so he's got to start dropping down the grid soon. So
Yeah, the old age kicking in, yeah.
Yeah, you'll take his place. So there you go. All right, well, we'll come to Spreader next. Was P3. Clem, do you want to do the actual podium interviews?
Not with spread.
Not Spreader. All right. Spreader, congratulations. I mean, ultimately, it went pear-shaped in qualifying. So you had to start P15, but you've recovered to a podium on a week where Cammy's not racing. So that I don't think anything can be said to be bad about that as such. Just a mistake in quali, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't even need to go for an extra lap. I don't know why I did. I was just getting used to the wet weather. Yeah, that cost me big time. Another race, we got a great start. I think I was up to like P8, the first corner, and then I got stuck behind the rear wing of Big D for about 12 laps or something. I just couldn't get into a space to make a move, couldn't push him into a mistake. Oh, I did do, but he defended it well. So, yeah, it was hard to try and create a chance for myself, but so I had to be patient, let him use the VRS, and when we went 3 wide into turn one, Alan, Big D, I think I was in the middle, Big D with her, and I don't know, I couldn't see for anything from my point of view. I just took a whack and went round.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
We were with you for that, and yeah, Aaron was in the middle, you were on the left, and Big D was over on the right. But it was from my point of view, it just looked like one of those things. But
I think it was. It's a tough
I'm sure
corner
it's something
anyway.
that could be looked at. But 2 wide's hard enough through there, to be honest, without going 3 of you. But obviously there was that moment. But again, ultimately, you've recovered to the podium. You're taking great points, taking advantage of Cammy not being here.
Tried to do my best. Yeah, I just couldn't push on to the top 2, so I picked up a bit of underfloor damage. Luckily enough, it weren't wing or anything, so it was only a bit of underfloor damage, so it weren't too bad, but definitely taking a few tenths off the car.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the podium, mate.
Yeah, man, cheers.
Okay, Clem, you could do the final one then.
Yeah, it was a great race from the man in Red Bull, White Lion. I think you were leading, until like lap 10 or 11. Did you have a bit of a moment?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I took quite a peculiar line going through that chicane, which gave me time, but it was slightly riskier. I had full send on both the curbs, which unfortunately on that lap 10 or 11 made me lose control of the car. But apart from that, it was a pretty good weekend. Jack was teasing me about how he'd predicted me to get pole, and that I wasn't doing so well in quali. But then on the final lap, I did a near perfect lap by my standards, improved by 1.6 seconds, and got pole. I was really happy, and got a good start as well. But then
Yeah, it was.
did the miss.
Yeah, it was cracking start. You two looked like you were pulling away a bit. We thought maybe you two were going to come together later in the race, but it looked like you were trying to help each other a little bit, just try and drag him along. And then
Not
as
really.
soon as he,
He was
then
just
as soon,
faster.
and then just when he got in front, he was like, "Yeah, fuck you, mate, I'm off."
Yeah, I think he was just trying to be nice until we got DRS and he could get a clean move going, but it happened naturally anyways. But then he was just gone. I mean after the I think second safety car, he wasn't that much faster. I was able to keep in contact until I got damage, which I'm sure you guys noticed. I hit the inside wall on the straight, which isn't very smart. Thankfully it wasn't
No,
too
we missed
bad.
that actually. You'll be glad to hear.
But surely, I
Yeah,
mean, did you not
we
notice the
missed
drop
that.
in pace?
We did. I did notice he had
We
fucked
just
off a
assumed that
bit,
was you.
yeah.
You would.
But we just
Oh,
assumed he was just that much quicker on them tires.
no, no. The sudden drop is because I hit the inside wall, but then I was able to fight off Atkins. I'm
We
not too sure
were
what
you worried
happened
about
there.
were you worried about Atkins and spread
Not
behind at
at
all?
all, until I got the damage. Not at all. I knew I was faster than him, but I kept making mistakes on my laps. Couldn't get out of the DRS, and then I hit the wall. I kept making mistakes, but I knew I could hold him off. And then him and Spread. Well, no, I think he just spun on his own, and then from there,
Yeah.
since Spread also had damage, I was able to just time trial laps to P2. So really happy.
Yeah, lovely.
Cool. Yeah, our heart goes out a little bit to Atkins. Drove a great race, absolutely superb race, and then just one of those moments, lost it on the second chicane,
You're welcome.
and just spun it round. So, but yeah,
He's
it's such a
fuming.
shame for him. But yeah. Well, he should be fuming at Clem because Clem cursed him. So
Sorry.
No, did he?
Oh
Yeah.
he
no!
did. Yeah, literally
Yeah.
said it
Oh, mate.
just before he spun. He said it,
Yeah.
and then
It drops
a
it like a
second
second
later,
later.
he spun.
Yeah.
The fuck's. Oh, fucking hell.
So,
Commentator's
yeah,
curse.
Grez has come to button. So, I think Grez has actually joined us for a reason here. I think he wants to announce something on the stream. I think
Go
he's getting
on.
married or something. I'll have to find out.
Getting married.
Not likely.
Yeah.
Has he
No,
found
I just thought, well, we've got a
Brutus
stream on. I've
and
done the car allocations for Monday. I thought it might be the opportunity to announce it on a stream before I post them. So, are you all finished? And I'll do it at the end. Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
Or...
No. You do it first, because if I
well
wrap
done,
up,
Lion.
then you won't be
Right.
talking to anybody, would you? So you know, stream will be
Well
turned
done,
off.
Lion. Well done, Scott. Fuck you, spread.
We won,
nice.
Seems a
Fogger.
bit unnecessary.
I
Okay, yeah.
expect
So
nothing
I've
less from a
got
Boltonian.
Fuck you, six-fingered twat.
right. Shut up now. Um. So the performance race, as we know, is based on the results from the first race. So the second race does get a bit muddled, but it sort of bounces out at the end of 100% performance. It's about just finishing and getting your position. When you got a shit car, you finish and get some points. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm going to read out the allocations that I've done for Monday. In the Williams are obviously Big D and Spriggs, who were P1 and 2 in the first race at Imola. Aston. Coys and Kamarov, Haas, Jameses and Josh Goodwin, McLaren, Dark Lord and Misfits, Alpha Tauri are Spread and Grezza.
How the fuck have you
Spread,
managed that?
because we finished like 9th in an Aston. It's based on results. Alfa Romeo, Ollie Champ and Davis. Alpine, Shaz and Nick LM. I'm not sure if they were watching. Murky Shrek, who's
Shazanu?
DNF'd. Eh?
Shazanu?
Nick LM, he's an FGR guy. I think it's
Oh,
Nick
right, okay,
LM70, I think his gamer tag, I'm not sure. I think so.
okay. Yeah.
Merc is Shrek. which sounds a bit OP,
Wow.
that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
She just won tonight. Red Bull is Handy Good Leo and Piddy. Ferrari, Sniper War, and Operator, and they are your provisional cars for Baku on Monday. We still need to figure out a streamer, don't we, Spread?
Yeah, we'll find one. I think maybe us as the Gunners.
Maybe. We'll see what we got. But yeah, so there are your cars. I'm going to post them later. And yeah, I'll let you wrap up now then, Hilly.
Cheers, man. Yeah, so there you go for probably the one driver of you that's actually listening still to the stream to find out what car you're in. How awesome is that? I'm sure he's going to put this in Discord as well. Although, actually, Grazza, you could say you've got to watch the stream. It's declared at the end, so paying you a few extra pennies. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, thank you so as always, thank you to everybody that watches live with us and keeps us entertained. Thank you very much, Clem, for joining me and doing this with me for once. I don't often have a guest, so
No problem.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Been enjoyable, and to my interviewee earlier on, Big D as well, who steps in last minute after Taz let me down. So sorry, Greta. Right, okay. Anyway, yeah, as I say, thanks to everybody that's watched live. Thanks to everybody who watched the stream back. I really appreciate it. All the leagues really appreciate it. So thank you very much. I will be back at 6 p.m. on Sunday for Wheelspin Racing League, followed by HRF1 at 8 p.m. So I'll see you then for those. PRF1 is of course back next week. You know the next question, guys. What track are we at? Right, don't all jump in.
Bear with.
Awesome.
Bear with.
Jeddah.
Oh, my
What
favourite.
Of course we are, yeah.
Jeddah.
Jeddah, hey. It's good, isn't it? Jeddah?
Sorry?
It's up there on the... It's good track, isn't it?
Oh, it's the best track. I love
Mate,
it.
between
Yeah.
Imola and Jeddah, my favourite. Absolutely love the pair of them.
Yeah. It's it's Jeddah's right up there on the most overtakes of the season, you know. It's about sixth, I think, out of all the tracks. So it's
It is good.
it's not your proper. It's not like Monaco where nobody can get past. It's a good one. So I look forward to that. So we'll see you all 8:30 next week for that one. Thanks very much, guys. Good night. God bless, and enjoy your weekends.
Cheers, mate.